Your Phillies are home for the first time in 2025. This is a live look over Citizens Bank Park, courtesy of our Sky Force 10 camera.
Look at that. Let's take you inside Ashburn Alley for a live look there. The Phillies will parade onto the field as we bring you the home opener ceremonies live. This is our Welcome Home Phillies Spectacular. The traditional trek from Florida to Philly has passed.
Definitely love the tradition.
For fans, the tradition of Phillies baseball runs generations deep.
My dad was a Phillies fan. I'm a Phillies fan. My daughter's a Phillies fan.
From the iconic names in Phillies history to the names you have come to know now, some things never change.
It's Philly on the front, right? It's about Philly.
Fans have their plans for this Phil's bunch.
Stay loose and stay sexy, baby.
I think sometimes we have a bad reputation in Philly,
Go Phils, baby.
but that's because we just love our teams.
Now the scene shifts back to Philadelphia, where the Phillies are all smiles to be back and want to share a championship moment with their fans, just like the Eagles did.
How great it would be for us to win this whole thing and experience the passion, the true passion of our fan base.
That road to celebrate begins now. This is our Welcome Home Phillies special.
Welcome Home Phillies, presented by Toyota, proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies.
Good afternoon and welcome inside Citizens Bank Park to the main concourse, where we are broadcasting live as we always do for the home opener. Thanks for being with us. I'm Tracy Davidson.
And I'm Jacqueline London. So good to be here. All of the traditional home opening ceremonies are coming your way. The parade of players, the introduction of the team, the national anthem. We've got it all.
We do. We have you covered. And of course, you can count on NBC 10 for team coverage of everything related to the home opener. John Clark, he's on the field. Tim Furlong awaiting the players' arrival. And Miguel Martinez-Valle with what's new here at Citizens Bank Park this year, including the food.
Oh, we love the food part as we take a ride past Citizens Bank Park. Final preps to get the field ready were made Friday. The park is now 21 years old. You know what that means? It means CBP is legally able to buy a drink. Although this field has already enjoyed a little champagne, a little bubbly in its history. Will we get more this year? John Clark joins us now with more. Hey, John.
Hey, home sweet home, right? The boys are back home. They are happy to be back at Citizens Bank Park, and this is one of the best home field advantages in sports. Last year, the Phillies had the best home record in all of baseball, 54-26 here at Citizens Bank Park. That is their second best home winning percentage in team history, behind the 1977 team at Veterans Stadium. So they are thrilled to be back with the home field advantage in front of Phillies fans here at CBP. Now, the starting lineup for the home opener today, one guy is not in there. Check it out. Trey Turner is missing his third straight game with back spasms, but he did take grounders out there, and he says he's feeling okay, so he may be available to pinch hit, and he should be back on Wednesday night. JT Real Muto is back in the lineup in that cleanup spot right there, and there is the rest of the Phillies lineup. The first two games, they scored 18 runs in Washington. Now, yesterday, just one run, but they're hoping to get it going again with 76-degree temperatures here at Citizens Bank Park. Now, check it out. One of the big conversations about the first weekend of baseball is the torpedo bats. The Yankees, the Bronx Bombers, are back. They hit 15 home runs in their first series. That matches the most ever to start a baseball season through 3 games. They scored 36 runs. And it seems like they are using unique bats, but they are apparently legal. The torpedo bats there, kind of more wood in the barrel area. You can move it around to wherever your sweet spot is. We spoke to some of the players. Bryson Stott called his bat company Victus, and he's got a torpedo bat coming. Hitting coach Kevin Long is making some calls on it. The Phillies are looking into it to see if it would help some of their hitters.
It's totally legal, and I think people are starting to see the torpedo now that there was 100 homers hit in 3 games for the Yankees. But no, it's a legal bat, and if you get jammed a lot, why not use it?
It's wild that they're just now coming out. I don't know how no one has thought about it or if it's beneficial or not, but obviously you see it with the Yankees that they've had some success, and I guess the barrel circumference is the same size as the ones we use today, so I mean, just the shifting of the barrel, I guess it's legal, and I guess everyone's trying to experiment.
Now, of course, some pitchers are saying, hey, that's not fair. It looks like a bowling pin bat, the torpedo bats. We will see what baseball does about this, but right now it is legal. Phillies are going to look into it, but most of the hitters like Kyle Schwarber, he is happy with his bat, and he usually finds the sweet spot, the barrel. Now, the Phillies, of course, they've been one of the best hitting teams in baseball during the regular season, but the last couple playoffs, the bats have come up a little small in the biggest of moments in the postseason, so they need to come up big in the playoffs this year. Check out these numbers from the Phillies' last 3 playoff runs. Each time they had big moments, then the offense fell flat. Last year, it was after Game 2 in the NLDS against the Mets. The year before against Arizona, Game 2 in the NLCS, lots of homers and 10 runs. After that, the bats went silent. And in the World Series the year before that, the 5-homer outburst in Game 3, that was followed by being no hit the next night. Hitting coach Kevin Long told me these Phillies need to deliver when it matters most.
Yeah, I mean, I expect us to be, a top 5 offense in all of baseball, which we were last year and the year before and the year before. We just have to be consistent, and we have to show up every single game, and we have to have the attitude that, we got to go out and get a championship, and nothing else is acceptable, and we'll, if we don't put together the at-bats that we're capable of, then we'll find ourselves going home, and that's not going to work.
And last year, I guess, is a good reminder for that. And
well, yeah, I mean, we go to the World Series, and then we get knocked out, one before the World Series, and now we get knocked out in the first round. So we got to, we got some work to do, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows what's ahead of us. Getting to the playoffs is great, but we got to finish it off once we get there.
On the pitching side, the Phillies will start Christopher Sanchez in the home opener today. He's a fascinating player for the Phils this year. He's a lefty who just keeps getting better and better. He was fantastic at Citizens Bank Park last year, and we have known that his changeup, it is a real weapon. But in spring training, he added significant velocity to his pitches, and his teammates, they noticed.
Got Sanchez throwing 105 right now.
So funny.
With his changeup, so he's gonna be awesome this year.
What kind of honor is that to start the home opener?
It's very special for me because Philly fans, they deserve everything, and every time I'm pitching at home, I just feel backed up by them. So it's a very special moment. And Christopher Sanchez was great here at Citizens Bank Park last year. Let's go out to Ashburn Alley right now. We're going to have the parade of the Phillies once again coming in here. Tim Furlong, as always, is out there. Tim, take it away.
John, it's summer. It's baseball, baby. This feels like a summer day, right? Who's ready for some baseball? It's just one of those days. I'm telling you, it's perfect here. I know it could rain later, but this is baseball weather. And this area right here is where the parade's going to be. The players are going to walk in, and they're going to go right through this area here, and they're going to park the ways like this, and they're going to go right through, because guess what? It's boom time, baby. Home, boom, sweet home. I like that. That's a clever sign. How excited are you guys for this game? What's the key to this season in your mind?
Key to the season is the raucous crowds that we bring here to Citizens Bank. There ain't no place other in Major League Baseball than Citizens Bank Ballpark.
Is this a do or die year? Is this a do or die year for this team? Every year. That's the exact right answer. This guy looks like he's crying because he's so afraid of how unbelievable this team is going to be this year. That's why he's crying right now. He's not crying because JR and I are freaking him out with our camera. So yeah, hey, listen. There we go. That's the kind of crowd we got here today on this sun and clouds, mostly sun kind of day. Let's go inside the team store. Miguel Martinez-Valle is picking out what gift he's going to buy me to get this season started. Hi, Migs.
Yeah, Tim, I'm trying some stuff on. I'm going to get you some gifts, too. We're looking for the whole team out here. Now, it is packed here at the team store. Take a look. Opening day excitement. People shopping around. I can tell you there were opening day shirts earlier. Those kind of seem like they're sold out. Opening day hats, though, those are still available here. Now, a lot of fans getting their gear ready before they head into Citizens Bank Park over to their seats. But there's a lot of new things that they can expect this season from Citizens Bank Park. Let's take a look at some of that. What's new here?
What's new at CBP? Brought to you by Budweiser, an official beer sponsor of the Phillies.
Yeah, the big addition this year is more than 3,000 square feet of new LED lighting. That includes an Xfinity home run takeover in center field. So that's going to be something to behold, especially for the night games. Something else fans can look forward to is the Fanatic's birthday, which is Sunday, April 20th. He'll be celebrated with widget hats and kids' towels. There's going to be a lot of excitement around the Fanatic, as there always is. Now, of course, we got to touch on the food. Food-wise, one of the more interesting food options added to the menu is the s'mores quesadilla. I know a few of us are curious about trying that s'more quesadilla, so that's something that's new and delicious. Then inside the CP Rankin Club, there will be an Irish coffee tiramisu. So that sounds delicious as well. Plus, there's a lot of new gear. Since its inception, this ballpark's always been one of the coolest spots in the city, and these additions aim to keep it that way.
I think that they're trying to do what they can to have the fans enjoy, baseball. And it's not just about the game now, it's about the experience.
This ballpark still is, in our view, the best ballpark in the country, but it's important that we keep things fresh.
Yeah, and again, the light display for night games should provide that can't-miss moments for fans when they come to the ballpark at night this season. Now, back out here live at the team store, I do want to show off some fan fashion because that's one of my favorite parts of opening day. And here we see head-to-toe fashion. So talk to me about your inspiration. You're all for the Phillies today.
Yeah, see Bryce over here. He just loves the Phillies. So we love Bryce. I love the Fanatic. Just gotta love them both,
There we go.
No better representation, right?
There you go. It looks great. All right. Well, with this look at some of the fan excitement at the team store, let's send it on over to Bill Henley with more on what can we expect weather-wise.
Miguel, it looks like that Hawaiian shirt should do just fine on a day like this. You heard John Clark, Tim Furlong talking. It feels like a summer day. We're already up to 79 degrees, and that could be a problem. It gets this warm. That is fuel, that heat for thunderstorms, and there is a thunderstorm threat as we go through the game, mainly west of the ballpark, but there's still a chance we'll see a brief shower during the game. Check out the radar. It's all important today. We'll be watching this very closely. You can see a few showers to our west. If we zoom in, you'll see that those showers are not coming close to us just yet, but the chance of showers is going to be increasing as we go through the game. 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock should be fine, but as we get later into the 6 o'clock hour, that's when there's a possibility of some showers popping up, especially in the suburbs. We have issued a first alert for the severe storm threat. The greatest threat from these storms, and may be impacting people as they go home from the ballpark today, it's going to be during the evening hours with heavy rain. There you can see the hour by hour. 5 o'clock, look at the storm just to the west of the ballpark. We go into the 6 o'clock hour, we might get a stray shower coming through, but I think the game will end before the big storms come in this evening. Now, I should mention one more thing. If you see the flags behind me, Tracy and Jackie, those are some gusty winds. They are blowing out of here. So I expect some big hits during the game today.
I like that prediction.
Yes.
Sounds good.
We want some Schwar bombs, all those.
We sure do.
Thank you so much, Bill. We have so much more to do.
We do. The players are set to arrive in just a bit. Plus, the live introduction of your Phillies and the first pitch. And speaking of pitching, one of the greatest pitchers in recent Phillies history is taking on a new role with our friends at NBC Sports Philadelphia. We've got the details on that after this.
First round selection from Rancho Bernardo High School in San Diego, California. Cole Hamels, left-handed pitcher.
Cole Hamels brilliant in his major league debut.
Swing and a miss. 8 strikeouts for Hamels. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Called strike 3. Another strikeout for Hamels.
got him looking. The Phillies are the National League champions.
It is my pleasure to present the 2008 Most Valuable Player Award to Cole Hamels.
The 13th no-hitter in Philadelphia Phillies franchise history has a little bit of drama right at the end. Cole Hamels, he is back.
Wow.
So crazy to see that young Cole Hamels, and now his career on the field is in the books, but a new career could be starting.
How about this? NBC 10 Siobhan McGurl has the story of the new role for Cole.
Cole's new role, brought to you by Body World's Vital at the Franklin Institute.
I'm lucky to call Philadelphia home.
Beginning as a first-round draft pick out of high school to becoming a World Series MVP to throwing a no-hitter, Cole Hamels did it all in his decade in Philadelphia. And now he's taking on a new role, broadcaster for select Phillies games on NBC Sports Philadelphia.
You don't know what to expect, coming into it. I was interested in it the last couple of years and seeing where I could still maintain baseball and how I could still be involved. And Philadelphia has just been such a big part of my life and my growth.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom McCarthy, and yes, this is a very special day. Let us introduce you to, well, you already know him, Cole Hamels. Cole, welcome aboard.
No, thanks for having me. This is exciting, just to be back in Clearwater, Florida, and at this fashion, so I'm happy to be here.
Cole did his first games in Clearwater this spring with Tom McCarthy. For T-Mac, the symmetry of adding Cole to select broadcasts makes perfect sense.
3 straight change-ups and the side is retired.
It's great. I always think that it's awesome that we've had a chance to have an 80 guy for Mike Schmidt. We've had 83 in Sarge over the years, 93 obviously with Johnny, Larry Anderson with the 93 team too, being a part of our broadcast team, Jimmy Rollins. It's important to have those connections to our history. And I'm looking forward to it. I think he brings a great perspective from a pitching standpoint. It's going to be awesome.
And we saw that in spring. As Christopher Sanchez baffled hitters, Cole was able to share hands-on experience up close with the Phil's young lefty. And of course, is one of the best pitchers in recent Phillies history.
Swing and a miss at the changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. Did you look at his changeup at all when you were in camp as an instructor?
I did, and because he throws that two-seamer, with his changeup, his grit, they look so similar, which has been really good because that's the hard part for hitters to key off of.
There's so much information, so much experience that I have up here, and it starts coming back very quickly, and you can start to explain it.
Cole is still a beloved figure in Phillies history. Though he's learning going into the booth in Philly sometimes isn't the easiest thing, but it's a challenge he welcomes.
In the city of Philadelphia, they let you hear about it, and I can operate very quickly and adjust. So this is, I didn't think it was going to be this quick, throwing me into the fire, but what better way than to try to do something new, but still having the kind of history and knowledge in what I can try to get back and let people know all the fun things I've learned over the years.
For Welcome Home Phillies, Siobhan McGurl, NBC 10.
Talk about history. I remember like it was yesterday being on that field for the World Series celebration. Wow. All right, Jimmy Rollins knows what it's like to parade down Broad Street. He and his 2008 Phillies teammates were the last team to do it. But they didn't get there without a little luck. John Clark returns with more from J-Roll as we roll on here on Welcome Home Phillies.
Philly has been showing its Phillies pride all week long, including the home of NBC 10, the Comcast Technology Center, not to mention Boathouse Row and City Hall, all going red with Phillies pride this weekend as the Phillies come home to open the home portion of their 2025 season with big-time goals.
Number one goal is obviously to win a World Series. That's been the goal, and that should always be a goal for a team every single year.
It's to win a World Series, obviously, and we're looking forward to hopefully winning that last game of the year, and that's our goal.
It's no secret that we enjoy playing together, and we like this group a lot. We have really good camaraderie, so
it would just be special to be able to share that moment with this team specifically and this fan base. I think it'd be incredible.
Yeah, I mean, this group is amazing, and you always want to win, but doing it with this group would make it even better.
They deserve it. They've played very well. We've increased our win total during the regular season every year. You know, we get to the World Series in 22. We win the division last year. This is a special group. Not only are they talented, but they're great human beings, and they play hard every day, and they deserve to go the distance.
And we are excited to get things started out in Ashburn Alley.
Our players have arrived just outside the stadium. Tim Furlong is there now with more and joins us. Hey, Tim.
Hey guys, we have the owner of the team out here. We have fans who are smart enough not to go in too early. Before they go in, they come out here because some of the players, this is where the players start the parade. And we got Cody Clemens with us. Cody, you've become a fan favorite in the last couple of years because every chance you get, you just take it and you run with it. How important is it for you just to get in there when you get your shot to crush it?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I come up in the late parts of the game, and just to sometimes come through for the team and the city, it's great.
When you, what is the most important thing for this team this year in terms of getting started? You guys had a good start in DC. How important is it to play some small ball, get this thing moving?
Yeah, I think it's just being disciplined at the plate. Obviously, our lineup is stacked, and if we kind of pass the baton all the way through, I think we're going to win a lot of games this year.
Your dad going to be at some of the games this year? We like having Raj at the games.
Yeah, Raj will be around. He pops in and out every now and then.
I got to ask, you don't really call him Raj, do you? You call him Dad.
I call him Slick Raj, actually.
I got to try that on my own dad. His name's not Raj, but whatever. Hey, man, thanks for talking.
Yeah.
Go get him, and we're really excited for you, man. We love seeing you do well. It's going to be a good time. We're going to follow you on the parade. Now, you've got to love this parade, right?
Absolutely. It's exciting. You know, opening day is always the best. These fans are very passionate, and we love playing in front of them.
Gotcha, man. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it, man. Hey, John Clark, we're going back to you on the field, then we're going to come back live for the parade. It is mayhem here out in Ashburn Alley.
I love it. And remember last year, these Phillies won 95 games in the regular season. They had the second best record in baseball behind the Dodgers. They won the division for the first time in over a decade, but the key is getting it done in the postseason. And Phillies president Dave Dombrowski, he talked about that at the beginning of spring training. Regular season is very, very important, but these Phils will be judged on the postseason. And each of the last few postseasons, they have gone out earlier than they had hoped. Now, take a look at this. Sometimes it takes a little luck as well as playing baseball, your best baseball, at the right time. You remember the World Series in 2022, that ball by JT Realmuto. If Chas McCormick of the Astros doesn't make that catch, the Phillies take a 3-2 series lead. Who knows? Maybe they would have enjoyed another parade. And a man that knows about having a parade is Jimmy Rollins. I caught up with him for my latest Takeoff podcast, and he says, yeah, you have to be playing your best baseball at the right time heading into the playoffs, but luck is also a key ingredient to winning it all.
They've gotten to the top. They've gotten to the World Series. They've gotten to the LCS, and unfortunately got knocked out a little earlier. But it's just a matter of things happening. Look, you have to be good. They're that. But you also have to be lucky. People, you know, of course you can't calculate luck. Things have to go your way, whether it's getting a call, whether it's a guy missing the ball, whether, you know, it's somebody off the bench getting a hit that wasn't expected to come up in that big situation, but they did. Those things have to happen in order for you to win it all.
It's so hard to win a World Series. You know, Pat Gillick told me back in December of 2005, like on the second day on the job, and I asked him what it takes to win the World Series. He said, John, it takes luck, because you have to have, back then, you know, it was 25-man roster. He said you have to have 25 players who are healthy and playing well at precisely the right point in time. And you can have healthy players who are playing well in June, but not late September, October, or any other time. And if they stop the season, for example, you look at 2008, the season had ended July 31, early August. Probably the best team in baseball at that moment was the Cubs. Certainly wasn't the Phillies. But by the end of September of 2008, we were the best team.
And the Phillies are officially back home here at Citizens Bank Park. We are looking live at the parade for the Phillies coming in to their home ballpark. They are so happy to be back. They just introduced the starting pitcher for today, the home opener, Christopher Sanchez. You see Bryson Stott and the other Phillies. And, of course, after going out in the divisional round last year at the hands of the Mets, a couple Phillies people described this team as very businesslike this year. They know they need to get it done in the postseason. There's the manager, Rob Thompson. The Phillies are coming in to Citizens Bank Park with cheering fans everywhere. They had the third best attendance in baseball last year, and they believe that will continue this year. All right, Jackie and Tracy, check out the parade of Phillies back here in the CBP.
How about it? Everyone is going crazy, and you know, the players have talked so much about the passionate fans, and all the cameras are out, all the high fives going on.
And we see the fans out here as these players are walking in. These fans are so excited. It feels like baseball weather, and Phillies fans are ready for them to go all the way this year.
I think so. So many people are saying the window is now, and the key is everybody healthy. Everyone's definitely hungry. You know that.
And after watching the Eagles, all of these players have talked about this, watching their Super Bowl parade, that just made these Phillies players even hungrier for this, seeing what the Eagles had. They say, we want a parade on Broad Street too. We're worthy of it, and we're working hard. We're in that business mindset right now.
They almost got it done last year. Phillies coming off a 95-win season. That was the 6th winningest season in franchise history.
And they also won 54 home games. That's the most in baseball. The Phillies won their 12th division title in franchise history, their first since 2011, which was part of a run of 5 straight division crowns. You see them there on the field. The stands are absolutely packed here.
There's Nick. We can't wait to see Liam this year, right? His son.
I know, so cute to see the two of them together. We're hoping for a lot of homers. We're wanting some Schwarber bombs.
Yeah, I just saw Kyle Schwarber. There's another food item to check out if you're out at the park this season. The Kyle's Cutlets.
Ooh.
It's a chicken sandwich, and part of the proceeds goes to Kyle's nonprofit that is Neighborhood Heroes. So that's cool.
That is so good. All of these players supporting such worthy causes. And Bryce. Much more of this ceremony and the Phillies parade of players after this break. Stay with us.
Line drive out toward right center field. On the run is Young. He's not going to get there. It's going to the wall. Down the right field line for Stott. Over toward the corner. It is gone. It slipped into the bullpen. 2-run home run for Bryson Stott.
Before Saturday's game, Bryson Stott posted this picture to honor his best friend growing up, Cooper Riccardi, who lost his battle with cancer 9 years ago. And then in the game, Bryson homered and said, for Coop. And you know that if I had just one wish, one of the coolest ever. Now, Bryson has told us in the past that Cooper's passing gave him perspective to handle tough times, and it's also made him very aware of lending a helping hand when needed.
Bryson did just that in spring when a young Phillies fan wanted to meet Bryson. Make-A-Wish and the Phillies made that happen. Brenna White has today's Making a Difference.
Making a Difference, brought to you by Toyota, proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies.
How are you?
Good.
I'm Bryson. Nice to meet you.
I'm Matthew.
You doing good?
Yeah.
You having fun?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hot today, huh?
Yeah.
And that's how 12-year-old Matthew saw his wish come true. The PA youngster made his way to Florida to see his favorite team, the Phillies, and to tell his favorite player, Bryson Stott, he's his favorite right to his face.
Who's your favorite player?
You.
Besides me, because I'm standing here.
I like Trey Turner and Bryce Harper.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Matthew loves baseball, so Bryson brought him on the field to have a catch. Then he brought him behind the batting cage to see batting practice up close.
You know Sosa?
Yeah.
Edmundo?
How you doing?
Good.
Mama?
Tell me your name.
What's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew? Nice to meet you, Matthew. What position do you play?
I play first, second, and shortstop.
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 The day included a tour of the entire Phillies spring training complex, a chance to answer questions like the pros, and a meeting with Phillies broadcaster Tom McCarthy.
What's your name, buddy? Matthew, how's it going? How was Bryson Stott? Was he good?
But the best part was being with Bryson, who introduced him to all of his favorite Phillies.
You know Bone?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Matthew.
What about Kevin Long? This is our hitting coach.
Hey, buddy, you all right?
If you need some help hitting,
Doing all right?
don't ask him.
After Matthew and Bryson shared some pictures, Matthew gave his favorite player a few presents he made.
All right, thank you. This too?
Researched right
Yeah. You make this?
Yeah.
This is cool. How'd you do that? You made these too? I'm gonna put this one in my locker. How'd you make this? You just make it?
Yeah.
This is awesome. Thank you, dude. It was nice meeting you.
For Bryson, meeting Matt was just as special.
It's awesome that they get to come out and enjoy a day and try to forget everything that's going on and just enjoy themselves and be kids. So.
Matt's dad, Jason, was like a kid. He loves the Phillies, but also loves his son. He explained to us the battle he's been fighting.
When he was younger, he was in the hospital for 8 months, almost died a couple times, and he pulled through. We weren't sure if he was going to make it, but he did. Because of his condition, he is still receiving fairly significant, medical intervention. But the prognosis right now seems good. He's out playing baseball and everything. To look at him, you wouldn't think anything was wrong.
This special day all made possible by the Phillies and the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
I not only like to look at the child, but I like to look at the family too. The parents are beaming the whole time. The siblings are like eating this up as much as possible. Such a cool and unusual experience that will forever be, I feel like, ingrained in his head, which is amazing.
I just want to thank them tremendously because it meant so much to Matthew to be able to meet his hero. We're just very grateful for being able to do this.
For Welcome Home Phillies, Brenna Wyke, NBC 10.
What a special day for Matthew. Up next, we're almost headed field level to bring you all of the pregame ceremonies, which include a brave young boy who will be part of the festivities. Tim Furlong has his heroic story still to come. Welcome back inside Citizens Bank Park, the site of today's home opener between the Phillies and the Rockies.
The Phillies had baseball's best record at home a year ago, 54 wins, led all of baseball. And they're hoping for a really good start today. And a good way to start any opening day is with an inspirational first pitch. Tim Furlong has more on the ceremonial ball thrower. Tim.
Yeah, I live about 300 yards from Nemours Hospital, so I always get to go over there and meet the kid who's picked to throw the first pitch. This kid, Breyer, that is going to throw this pitch today is amazing. Take a look. Back in September, this little boy was riding his motorbike in Harrington, Kent County, Delaware. He was hit by a car going 45 miles an hour. He gets hit. His father said the situation looked bleak. They choppered him to Nemours in Wilmington, got him right into surgery. 7 months later, I think we are now, and the kid is looking good. He's a baseball player. He is looking forward to throwing out that first pitch to a very special catcher, Brandon Marsh. It's going to be awesome. Take a listen.
And guess what? I'll be catching the ball for you. So start practicing on that first pitch with the Philly Fanatic.
Him going from all busted up, not sure what was going to happen to now he's going to be throwing out the first pitch. I mean, it's a pretty exciting deal. I mean, it's only been, 7 months.
Now, Breyer Jones, first of all, that's the coolest name. That's a baseball name, if we're being honest. He's throwing out the ceremonial first pitch. There's another first pitch that's going to happen, and I just found out who it is, and I'm busting that I'm not allowed to tell you who it's going to be. But trust me, it's worth watching. It's going to be very exciting. Go Phils, go Birds. I'm not going to say anymore. That's it. That's it. Get off me before I ruin this. Back to you guys. I'm going to ruin the surprise.
All right. Well, we'll be very happy to see Breyer out there.
I know. We need the Fanatic to come over and put a little muzzle on Furlong.
Up next, it's the ceremonies live from here at Citizens Bank Park as we officially meet the 2025 Phillies. Welcome Home Phillies returns, and we have live coverage next.
Welcome back to the home opener of the Phillies.
The introduction of the 2025 Phillies has just begun. And that's Dan Baker, the public address announcer for the Phillies. For more than 50 years, he's been doing this. He is introducing your 2025 Philadelphia Phillies.
Assistant pitching coach, number 93, Mark Lowy. Bullpen coach, number 91, Cesar Ramos. Third base coach, number 62, Dusty Wathan. Bullpen coach, number 97, Brad Flanders. Bullpen catcher, number 98, Hector Robago. Here are today's Phillies reserves. Number 2, Cody Clemens. Number 7, Trey Turner. Number 13, Rafael Marchand. Number 23, Johan Rojas. Number 25, Matt Strong. Number 27, Aaron Nola. Number 35, Carlos Hernandez. Number 41, Joe Ross. Number 44, Jesus Luzardo. Number 45, Zach Wheeler. Number 46, Jose Alvarado. Number 50, Orion Kirkering. Number 58, Tanner Banks. Number 66, Jose Ruiz. Number 68, Jordan Romano. Number 99, Taiwan Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, the manager of your Philadelphia Phillies, number 59, Rob Thompson. And now the Phillies starting lineup for this afternoon's game. Leading off, number 12, Phillies designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Batting second, number 28, third baseman, Alec Bohm. Batting third, number 3, first baseman, Bryce Harper. Batting fourth in the bullpen, number 10, catcher J.T. Realmuto. Batting fifth, number 17, left fielder Max Kepler. Batting sixth, number 8, right fielder Nick Castellanos. Batting seventh, number 5, second baseman Bryson Stott. Batting eighth, number 16, center fielder Brandon Marsh. Batting ninth, number 33, shortstop Edmundo Sosa. And this afternoon's starting pitcher for the Phillies in the bullpen, number 61, Christopher Sanchez. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your 2025 Philadelphia Phillies. Now, fans, would you all please continue standing and help us honor the United States of America. Out of respect for our country, we ask that you please remove your hats. Veterans, please salute. At the conclusion of our national anthem, we encourage you to look to the skies for a flyover of 4 F-16Cs by the Jersey Devils of the 177th Fighter Wing, New Jersey Air National Guard. And now you're invited to join Kane Callis, son of the late, great Phillies Hall of Fame broadcaster Harry Callis, as Kane sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free, and the hope of the
What's that? 500 grand a piece? No, it was like 5,000. We were worried about this one. Yeah, we were worried about this one. Yeah, but it's all good. We made it.
What an incredible ceremony this is. As we watch Bryce Harper there on the field, just gives you chills. Hearing the anthem, the unfurling of the flag. Just beautiful way to start this 2025 season at home.
Boy, the Phillies know how to do it. And how about Dan Baker? More than 50 years. He was calling games at the vet.
While riding his bike
And so seamless, always so smooth. The comfort of his voice, always. We heard the hitting coach earlier saying getting to the playoffs is great, but we want more. That's just not good enough.
There's a lot of experts who think that the Phillies are the best team in baseball right now. Like they're the ones that are going to give the Dodgers a run for their money.
Right, and we're still feeling the pain of last season and the past few years. This is their time.
This is Breyer, who we just saw.
Yes. Patient at Nemours, throwing out the first pitch.
Yes.
Our heart goes out to him. So happy for him to have this beautiful moment here on the field.
And the pitch.
Oh, can you imagine this? Oh, good for him.
Nice
Breyer.
job! Nice job! Beautiful Breyer. Perfect arm.
How fun is that?
What a moment. Mom and Brandon Marsh.
How about that?
A photo for life.
Now, the next ceremonial first pitch, Tim Furlong almost spilling the beans.
Exactly, hinting at it.
Oh, look, and he's getting a signed ball, too.
Oh, man.
Breyer, you're in.
That ball is going to go in a very special place. He might sleep with it tonight, I think.
I think this day is so, so special for everyone. I mean, for adults, for somebody like Breyer, for any young person here at Citizens Bank Park, this is a big day.
It is. The essence of America right here. Favorite pastime as we take a look at Citizens Bank Park, the best baseball field in America recently named.
By USA Today, yeah.
Oh, and what song are we hearing now?
Oh, look, all right. And now we know.
We're hearing the Eagles chant.
Now we know.
EG's
in the house.
Hoisting the Lombardi. What a moment.
Now there are chills right there.
Complete chills.
And number 26, Saquon Barkley.
And Saquon Barkley, how about it?
Hey now. Brandon Graham and Saquon Barkley. Super Bowl 59 champion. Brandon Graham, we congratulate you on an illustrious career. The longest tenure.
Thank you all for watching our annual Welcome Home at Phillies Spectacular. I'm Jacqueline London.
I'm Tracy Davidson. Phillies baseball starts right now.